Hi everyone, welcome to the Frugal Rules YouTube channel. I'm Nicole.
And I'm John.
And we're glad you're here. Thank you for spending some of your day with us. If you're not part of our community yet, please click the red subscribe button to join. It's free and you'll never miss an episode. Today we're talking about something that we are personally passionate about, starting a blog. Now, blogging isn't the easy passive income source that many people make it out to be, but it can grow into a thriving business that you can use to support yourself and your family.
That's right. I started Frugal Rules 8 years ago to help people manage their money and gain financial independence. It's what I've always wanted to do, but could never do through the many jobs I held in corporate America. I was even a stockbroker, and even then, I didn't have the freedom to help people learn how to make wise financial decisions.
And while John was working as a stockbroker, I started my own freelance writing business, and it was booming. I was getting to the point where I was going to have to start turning down work.
I had always wanted to go into business for myself and wanted to see Nicole's business continue to grow. The timing was right for me to leave corporate America behind. So I left my job to support Nicole's writing business, and I started a blog on the side where I could help people learn how to manage their money. It was scary at times and a lot of work, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But now I want to show you how to do the same thing.
We're going to show you step by step how to start a blog. We'll reveal the secret to picking a good topic, choosing a name, finding a host, setting up your blog, and building a following.
And spoiler alert, it's a lot easier than you think to start a blog. If you have no technical skills or expertise, that's okay. I'm living proof that you do not need to be technical to start a blog, because I have no technical skills at all whatsoever. Okay, let's get into it with the first and hardest step of starting a blog, deciding what to write about. As a professional blogger, this is a question people ask me a lot. What should I blog about? It's an important question because blogging takes a lot of time and work. You're going to be writing, talking, and thinking about your topic a lot. So it should be something you are personally interested in and even passionate about. For me, it was a no-brainer. It was easy to focus on personal finance because I love talking about money. But personal finance is a rather large topic. I needed to narrow it down a little farther to find my niche, and you will too.
If you want to make money blogging, finding your sweet spot or niche is critical. You want to blog about things that you enjoy learning about, but you also want to focus on something that you can make money talking about. So in the blogging world, the three biggest opportunities for making money online are health and wellness, money matters, and relationships. These are the areas that advertisers put their dollars, and they're where people are willing to spend money for good information and insight.
Do you have a personal interest in one of these topics? Start there and narrow down your topic to something more specific within one of those three categories. For example, what aspect of personal finance are you most passionate about? Investing, paying off debt, paying down student loan debt, learning to live on a budget, finding ways to make more money? Those are all specific content areas you can focus on to find your blogging sweet spot.
I'm a marketer by trade, and I have worked as a professional copywriter and content strategist for advertising agencies and businesses around the world. I know that if you want to be successful marketing a product or building a following, you must be crystal clear about who you're talking to. So that's the next step in deciding what to blog about, defining your audience. Spend time thinking about who you want to talk to. Who are you blogging for? Millennials buying their first home? Empty nesters preparing for retirement? Couples with growing families trying to learn to live on a budget? Maybe it's young people just starting to live on their own. When you know who you're talking to, it can really help you figure out what to blog about and where to interact with your audience to grow your following.
That's great, Nicole. That's exactly right. Knowing who you're blogging for will help you better create content and will help you rank on Google because you want to be able to become an authority in your niche. Once you know what you want to blog about and who you're talking to, it's time to pick a name for your blog. It should be something that right off the bat tells people what you're blogging about and who you're blogging for. For example, Frugal Rules tells you right away that our blog focuses on frugality. Our tagline, Freedom Through Frugality, expands on that by telling you our content is about finding financial freedom.
Now, you might be tempted to make your blog name connected with your name. We'd caution you against that for two reasons. One, unless you're famous, it's going to be harder for people to find you through an internet search. And two, if you ever want to sell your blog down the road, it's going to be harder finding a buyer who's interested in carrying on your name, especially if you're no longer connected to your blog. Once you have a few ideas in mind of what you want to call your blog, you need to see if your desired domain name is available. A domain name is the address of your blog or website online. Ours is identical to our blog name, frugalrules.com. There's a reason for that. We knew we wanted to have something around budgeting and saving money, but many of our ideas were not available. So we had to keep trying different ideas until we found a domain name that was available.
The best way to zero in on your blog name is to go to bluehost.com and start typing in your ideas. We have a link to it below, and what we love about Bluehost is that it's not just a great place to find your blog domain name, but it's also a very affordable and easy way to get your blog online, which is our next step. You can use the domain checker tool on Bluehost to find and secure your domain name.
There are two things you need to get your blog online. You need to register your domain name and find a host. A host parks your website and displays it to the world. Web hosting can be expensive if you don't know what you're doing, and getting your blog online can feel overwhelming if you try to do it completely on your own. Bluehost is a great solution because you can register your domain name with them and get cheap hosting. In fact, if you use the link below, you can get a special deal for Frugal Rules subscribers where they will give you everything you need to get your website online for just $2.95 a month.
That really is a terrific deal. For less than $2.95 per month, you get WordPress installs, 24/7 support, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. What I love most about this option is that it's great for people like me who aren't technical. And my wife will tell you, I am not technical at all. I don't know how to code, and I'm certainly not a programmer. I don't know anything more about computers than you do, and I'm able to run a thriving online business. With Bluehost, you don't need a lot of technical knowledge. In fact, you don't need any. They make it very easy to start blogging and make money online by helping you get your blog up and running in just a few simple clicks and very little money out of your pocket. In fact, it's less than $36 a year. You just choose your domain name and then create an account by filling out some basic personal information. Then you can choose which package you want. You'll notice that you can choose 3 or 5 years for that low price of $2.95 per month. The shorter plans are a little more expensive, but really it's going to take time to grow your blog, so it makes sense to go with the longer term option and lock in that low rate for as long as you can. Uncheck all the extras that they try and upsell you on and click submit. That's it.
From there, you're ready to set up your blog. When we started Frugal Rules 8 years ago, we had to find someone to help us set up our blog on WordPress. That's no longer the case. With Bluehost, you can get your blog set up on WordPress in one click of the button. It is that easy. So when John says you don't have to be technical, he means it. Right after you sign up, Bluehost will prompt you to pick a free theme. A theme is what your website will look like. The colors, the layout, stuff like that. You pick one you like, and that's it. You can click the Start Blogging button and log into WordPress to get to the back end of your new website. You'll want to change your title and tagline in WordPress, and from there you can start playing around. Go to Appearance and then Themes to look for other free themes until you find the one you like. The last thing to address here is plugins. Plugins add functionality to your website. There are more than 30,000 of them out there, so you could really fall down a rabbit hole exploring them. When you start a blog from scratch, there are just a few plugins that you need right away. Akismet, which blocks spam comments so you don't waste your time dealing with them, and Yoast SEO. This is a great tool for helping you optimize all of the content you write for search. Lots of people will find your blog by typing a term into Google. This plugin helps you follow SEO best practices so you can put yourself in the best position possible for your target audiences to find you online.
Speaking of people finding you online, that brings us to our last step in today's video, building a following. If you want to make money blogging, you have to build a following. This takes time and work, but every following starts with just one person. By following a few of the best practices diligently, you can grow your following and your blogging income over time. The first step in building a following online is networking. Just like you would network with people at social events and industry meetings, you want to get to know other bloggers. Follow the ones you like on social media. Leave comments on their blog posts and videos of theirs that you like that add value and call out things you appreciate about their content. Reach out to bloggers you like to let them know you started a blog. The next step is to use social media. You want to create accounts for the blog that you've started on the channels your audience is active on. That will likely mean Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, but it may include others like TikTok and others, but find the ones where your audience is. Share other bloggers and influencers' posts on social media and be diligent with this and keep creating good content. People will take notice, and before you know it, your blog will grow and your business will begin to take off with it. There might be times where you feel like all the effort isn't worth it and you just want to give up. I know I felt that way at times, but don't give up on your blog or yourself. Stick to it. I'm living proof that success is possible, but sometimes it just takes time. And I know if we can do it, you can grow a successful blog too.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what questions you have in the comments and update us on how your blogging journey is going. And if you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button so you can be notified of our new content. We'll see you in our next video.